What is up, guys? Welcome to Verse Crypto Channel, the most savage, degenerate crypto channel out there. My name's Chaos Chris, and I'll be your host today. Before we hop in this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on bell notifications so we can keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information in this space. With that being said, let's hop right in this video. So, we've been on a roll with Pulse Chain projects. I can tell you guys right now, I got a good feeling. Pulse Chain launch is right around the corner. I don't want to put a date on it, but a majority of the blockchain and all the small tasks have been completed. And Richard Hart has been constantly updating us on his Twitter and his YouTube channel. So, with that being said, we here on the Verse Crypto channel want to really hop into some of these juicy projects that are launching, give you guys an idea of what to expect at the Pulse Chain launch, and also reveal some projects that are actually going to be airdropping you free crypto. Let's say that one more time. Free crypto. There are literally projects that are dropping future Pulse Chain holders free crypto. So we're going to hop into a new project today. The name of that project is Kira. And let me tell you guys, Kira is a very special project on the NFT side of things. Not so much on the token utility, but when it comes to NFTs, this artwork that this project is creating is absolutely insane. It's really cool. It's futuristic. It is so beautiful. The creator behind all this artwork has done a phenomenal job. So we're going to break down a little bit of what this project is today, give you guys a good idea of what to expect from Kira coming right around the Pulse Chain launch, and also give you guys our overall thoughts of how this project is going to perform going on to the future. So with that being said, let's take a look at this project, man. So overall, I love the webpage. I mean, this futuristic vision gives me such a great feeling. You can see the nice branding with this K, and I guess they're trying to put a little I in there. I'm not really sure, but it is such a cool website. And I don't know if this was done on a computer or whatnot, or whoever did it definitely needs to give himself that pat on the back. Now, scrolling down, this project launching exclusively on Pulse Chain. They do have a shop, which we'll check out a little bit later. And so this is actually one of the first projects that will be launching on the Pulse Chain. One thing that you'll see kind of right around the launch date is you have projects already committed to launching on the Pulse Chain, because there's going to be this huge buildup. A lot of people are going to jump in, and this is the time to, really launch your project. And once more and more people see this ecosystem blow up, then you're going to see a huge wave of new projects that are only going to be launching exclusively on the Pulse Chain. Now, keep in mind, the one advantage that the Pulse Chain has on every other single blockchain all across the crypto community is the fact that they're doing a one-to-one ERC20 copy of every single project to incentivize more projects to come over to the Pulse Chain. So this is definitely like a really crazy formula on top of these new projects launching, which all ultimately points to success. Now, kind of like the backbone of this project is Motion Mark. And so Motion Mark is an award-winning 3D motion graphics designer based in the US and created the Kira token. He has supposedly done work for Lenovo, St. Modal, Women's Tennis Association, Fox Sports, BASF, New Orleans Saints, Charlotte Hornets, and a bunch more. So we'll kind of check out his blog, and I'll show you guys some of the artwork that he's done. But honestly, like this guy has done some really, really fascinating work. And what you're going to start to see is, with the Kira token is the development team behind this project is going to be putting out like 3D NFTs, and they're going to do collections that are going to be like futuristic, or maybe they have like a Pulse Chain theme. There's a whole wide array of what they can release. But the thing is, this project is going to be exclusive. So it's going to be like Gucci, Supreme, all these crazy up high-end brands. This is what Kira is trying to replicate on the blockchain, where they make a really cool digital 3D image that is extremely scarce, that has a massive amount of demand, and that's going to drive the price up for more people to jump on, buy, sell, flip, or whatnot. So this is actually kind of like in your head, you should think about, wow, this is like a designer NFT brand on the blockchain, which is absolutely bananas. And I would not be surprised if one of these NFTs goes for like $1 million one day, or even $1 billion. I don't know. I'm not a big NFT guy. I only do like small things, but you cannot ignore the fact that you're going to have these exclusive NFT brands, and this is probably going to be the first one to launch on the Pulse chain. So you definitely want to keep your eyes out on it. Now, coming over here, if you scroll to the top, you can hit the about, and that's the like the white paper of the project. So let's jump into some of the tokenomics, because Kira is going to have a token behind this project. So they're going to be launching, as I said earlier, exclusive on the Pulse chain. It's going to be PRC20 token. You basically buy, sell, send, receive this token. And Kira is deployed as an autonomous probe to data mine the Pulse chain. Now, Kira has already been battle tested on the Pulse chain testnet, making sure there's no hacks or anything crazy. They already have an audit by Certak and Hacken. So this is huge, because a lot of projects nowadays do not launch with audits. Well, a majority of them don't, but some are starting to do this more often. But like I've said, because they have an audit, you can check out the audit, see the issues and whatnot. And so there's a good chance that this project is not a rug pull. And then next part is Kira has a public founder, and Kira has an immutable code. Now, kind of scrolling down, just a little advertisement for Pulse chain. Let's get into the features. So this is my favorite part when I research these projects. I love this word right here, features. Right next to passive income, baby. So there's a fixed supply of 369 million coins, no inflation. So the token supply is going to be set. Timeless Kira is designed to have an infinite lifespan. Rare collector's items store value. So when you kind of look at this coin, you're not going to see any like, crazy deflationary mechanism that we always talk about on this channel, where like you hold a coin like, and you basically get reflections off a sell, or you put into like a staking contract and you earn passive income. That's not what's going to give Kira value. And so you're kind of sitting here thinking like, all right, then what's the point of having this coin? Well, what's going to give this coin value is based off of the fact that they're putting out rare NFTs. There's going to be collector's items, and it's going to develop this nice store of value. So the token price is going to go up based off of the products that this project puts out there, whether it's on the NFT space, maybe they might get into some sort of metaverse or whatnot. But that's what's ultimately going to give it value, because when you buy this coin, you believe that this project is going to continue to advance along its course. Now, that's a little bit of a stretch, because anything happens, not financial advice, but what the founders of this project are trying to say is, we don't have any crazy tokenomics like all these other projects, but the one thing that's going to give the coin value is based off of what we put out in the NFT space. And because this is going to be like a kind of like a fashion collector brand that's going to be creating these awesome NFTs and items on the blockchain, then those tokens will be used to either purchase these items, or they'll be given value based off of what the project sells. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kira has like some sort of function where they're like, you can only buy this NFT with Kira tokens. That'll increase the value. Or if you hold an NFT, then you get to earn passive income in Kira tokens. That also increase the value. So there's a lot of routes you can go with this. So definitely, stay tuned, and also hit the subscribe button, because we're going to continue to follow this project up until the Pulse chain launch and on into the future. So Kira is not doing a sacrifice. And their argument behind not doing a sacrifice is to protect the hex price by not asking for a sacrifice. I completely disagray with that. I'll be straight up with you. If they were to do a sacrifice and saying that they're going to receive hex, then what people will do is they'll send their hex to the sacrifice wallet, and then that would actually remove hex off of the market out of circulation. And if there's not that much hex in circulation, then the price could go up if a whale buys. But we're not going to get into that. Kira protects and preserves value entering PulseChain by scratching the altcoin itch, funneling money into something safe and fail-proof. So the Kira airdrop is distributing an equal amount to both PulseChain, PulseX sacrificers, meaning everyone gets the same amount of Kira. So instead of doing this whole sacrifice phase, what they're going to do is they're going to look at all the walls to sacrifice for PulseChain and PulseX, and they're just going to drop you the token for free straight to your wallet, baby. So you're basically you're already going to be getting free crypto from this project. I guarantee you, if you have participated in either the PulseChain or PulseX sacrifice, or you're like a Hexagon and you're doing this video, you will be getting this token for free. So part of the reason why we're putting this video out is to let you guys know you will be getting free Kira tokens at the PulseChain launch. So please look out for them. We will be minting rare collectible coins and other NFTs on Mintra.io. So Mintra is a project that's founded by Gerardo. Shout out to Gerardo. He's an awesome Mexican, really great guy. I love watching his videos, and hopefully get to interview him one day. But like I said, Mintra is going to be one of the biggest NFT marketplaces on the PulseChain. And you're going to see a lot of other brands like Kira or maybe like Gucci, or maybe like even some of these big corporations that want to be in the digital NFT space come on, and they're going to go through marketplaces like Mintra, OpenSeas, even though I like OpenSeas, et cetera, et cetera. So what the Kira token is trying to do is they're trying to funnel their NFTs straight through Mintra, which is also another Hexagon, Pulsechain community-based project, so they can preserve that interaction with the community and keep it growing and growing and growing. So it's a brilliant idea to be going straight through Mintra, and I'm sure Mintra is going to have some sort of referrals with Kira, and I'm not sure if it's a partnership. I'm just kind of connecting some dots here, but honestly, it would be an awesome partnership if that were the case. So no founder coins. Founder puts economic energy into the system like everyone else. Mobile branding, superior art direction, safest coin launching on the PulseChain. So when they're saying it's the safest coin launching on the PulseChain, so they're not going to have like an ICO. They're not going to do any sacrifice. All they're doing is they're going to be airdropping every single user's a bag of Kira based off of your PulseX and your PulseChain holdings. And that is your tokens to buy, sell, send, or receive, whatever you want to do with it. So, and because there's no ICO, like a whale can't jump in and like buy up the tokens. There's not going to be any hacks. There's not going to be any sketchy stuff going on. It's just a simple airdrop. It's going to be safe. It's not going to be all crazy like all these other ICOs we cover on this channel and whatnot. So data mining is the process of analyzing a large batch of information to discern trends and patterns. Look at it as a benchmarking coin to chart and visualize the market accurately without centralized fluctuations. So kind of moving on, I was checking out their shop. Ooh, let me go over here. Well, it didn't come up. Okay, yeah. So before I kind of go over to the portfolio for Motion Mark, I want to show you guys this. They were actually selling Be Your Own Bank Kira Collector Series t-shirts for almost $200. How bananas is that? And don't be surprised if they try to sell some more t-shirts for this project, but you can already tell that I guarantee you that t-shirt's only worth maybe like $20 or $30 to produce, but because it's worth $200, it gives this immense value, just like designer clothes. And that's what the founders trying to replicate on the blockchain. So that's kind of like another example of what I was trying to say earlier is, look at this shirt and look what it's being sold for. And nothing against anyone who bought this shirt, don't get me wrong, it's an awesome shirt, but I'm just pointing out the designer side of it. Now, coming over here to Motion Mark, this is what really kind of caught me and caught my eye, was when I clicked over here and we saw this imaging, the overall marketing scheme, how they're presenting the branding, the logo, and also the fact that my computer is taking like forever to download this really, really detailed image. You can literally go through each and every single one of these projects and just check it out, because Motion Mark did stuff for Hex. They've done stuff for Pulsechain. You can see there's one down here for the Charlotte Hornets with this 3D imaging, which is, I think we'll take a little look-a-rooski at this. So this is for the Charlotte Hornets. Oh, I've actually seen this before. You know, I'm out of the Carolinas. Look at that, man. Ooh-wee. Holy smoke-a-roos. All right, well, I think you guys get the point. I don't want to keep dragging along this. So if you come over here to the blog, you can kind of get a good idea of what, you know, the creators are thinking about, what's on their mind, what they're trying to do with Kira. And I kind of want to read this first 2 paragraphs to you guys, because I think it kind of summarizes what I was talking about earlier. So imagine stamping Jeep Wrangler branding onto only 1960s JW models. Party sales are off the charts. Everyone's popping champagne bottles. You then sit and watch as your competitors release 70s, 80s, and 90s vehicles. What are you going to do when your competitors start deploying HD touchscreen tablets for all 3 passenger seats? Sound like a very big problem for your 60s box sales, doesn't it? Fortunately, Kira is solving a problem nobody else is solving. Kira will be and will always be one of the fastest, safest, most decentralized, eco-friendly cryptocurrencies in the world. How can I make such a bold statement? The Kira brand is mobile, adaptable. It will deploy itself as a token onto future chains that are innovating in the space. In this environment, Kira as a brand will always be on the cutting edge of blockchain technology and will always bring with it the principles of decentralization, locked liquidity, and security. So, like I was saying earlier, it's going to be a really exclusive brand. They're going to be launching on multiple blockchains. And I think because they're going on other blockchains, they're going to use that as a way to bring more and more people from other blockchains into the Pulse chain. Because this is a reoccurring theme with a lot of these projects. We want to grow the community here on the Pulse chain, and we want to reach out to other communities and show them this new blockchain, because Pulse chain hasn't really been advertised too much on the mainstream media. It's been blackballed a little bit on YouTube. Richard Hart has had his YouTube channel deleted, was like 4 times. So that's kind of like their contribution. So if you guys want to learn a little bit more about Kira, check out this blog. The name of his website is kiratoken.com. We'll definitely try to keep covering this token and let you guys know if they're going to be launching any new NFTs up on Mentor.